This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. It is The Conway Show, okay. It's sort of raining outside here in the San Fernando Valley. From what I understand, this is going to be the last of it. We're going to get a little bit of rain. We're going to talk to Alex Stone here in a second. We're going to get a tiny bit of rain, a tiny, tiny bit. And until about 6 p.m., and then that's a wrap. That's a wrap with the rain. Until Monday. Monday is going to be fairly decent amount of rain. Tuesday, a lot more. Wednesday, more than Tuesday. And Thursday, 1.5 inches in most areas. Thursday, Wednesday night, and Thursday is going to be your big rain event. Think about that. Pass it around to your friends, your family. Next Wednesday night into Thursday morning, big rain event. So if you live in the Burn Scar area, and I think we'll be saying that for the next 3 or 4 years, unfortunately, you've got to be aware of that. That rain can come down. It pushed a firefighter into the ocean. It pushed an LA firefighter into the ocean in his car. Those guys are prepared. Those guys know what's going on. And he got tossed towards Catalina. So you got to be prepared. All right, Alex Stone is with us, one of the world's greatest reporters. How you, bub?
Ding dong. But you're telling me tomorrow we're going to be good. I'm going up to Bakersfield for Brooks and Dunn. So it's not going to be raining tomorrow? No snow over the grapevine?
No, you're gold tomorrow.
All right.
You are gold tomorrow. I mean, look, don't take my word for it, but you should be okay.
Okay,
wait, I didn't know you're a country music guy.
Oh, that's all I listen to. That's all of it. But Brooks and Dunn tomorrow playing up in Bakersfield. We got to go before they retire.
Have you've heard the joke of what if you play a country song backwards? It's an old joke.
Your
right?
dog comes back and your wife comes back.
The guy gets his wife, his dog, and his truck back. I'm a big. My mom was a big country music fan. Loved country music. Willie Nelson. Going way back to some of the earlier bands, always playing in the house. Love that country music.
Yeah, that's good stuff. George Strait is going to be playing at SoFi in a couple of months, and the tickets are insanely expensive. When I looked, you want to sit on the floor, it's like $1,400 a ticket.
No way.
Yeah, and even above that, in some place higher up in the floor, and it's like $4,000 a ticket.
Woo! Wow. Well, you got that.
Not cheap to go to a concert these days.
Buddy, you got that ABC reporting money.
No, I don't.
You're flying
That's
high.
That's why I have to go to a park in Bakersfield where it's, $100. And you're like, I'm in, I'm good.
I get it. I'm with you. Hey, I'll tell you. Let's talk about the news first, and I'll tell you a story here. But you have you got 3 skiers been buried in an avalanche, huh?
Yeah, in Alaska. So the Alaska State Troopers, they've been trying to get a plane or a helicopter up to get surveillance over this huge slide that happened 2 days ago because they need to know the risk to try to go in there. The avalanche risk has been off the charts in Alaska the last couple of days. And the weather yesterday and so far today, as we've been talking to the Alaska State Troopers, that they say no, that the weather's been too bad to get an aircraft up, the low clouds, snow, all of it coming down. But they've got to get a look so that the troopers and avalanche experts and guides, that they can figure out a plan of how they're going to get in there. It is 3 men, all in their late 30s, doing an adventure trip. You would think you probably saved up forever for this thing. Just an extreme adventure trip of heli-skiing where the helicopter brings you up to the top. You go down, you're with guides, you're paying this company. The guys are from Florida, Montana, and Minnesota.
Wow.
They went on this commercial adventure trip. This company took them out, and then there was an avalanche. And so now they're buried. This guy, Jonathan Conley, he planned to take the same trip last Friday. He said conditions were so bad they never got out.
But they kept delaying. So our days there, we never were given the green light to fly.
In remote Alaska, about 40 miles south of Anchorage, and then he was going to wait around, and he would have been on this trip, but he had to go back to work. So finally he was like, I got to go. We're not going to go. So the company called Chugach Powder Guides, they say that they are ready to help in any way they can. Condolences go out to the buried skiers. They are in an avalanche that's about 100 feet deep. In Girdwood, Alaska, which is the ski capital of Alaska. Very popular, but very remote. A lot of these companies will bring people in. They had avalanche airbags on them to pop to the surface.
Oh, wow.
That didn't work. The beacons that they had on them will show how deep they are. They're about 43 feet deep.
My God.
So this is a recovery. This is not a rescue, but they're going to have to dig them out. And the snow keeps coming down. The avalanche danger off the charts. So, and one of the experts we talked to said even if they do an aerial survey and it looks good, you can still go in and trigger an avalanche, and they don't want state troopers and guides caught up in another big one. So they're trying to figure out how to get in there. They haven't been able to do it yet.
What do we know about the 3 guys? Were they young, old, fathers?
38 and 39. 2 of them 39, one of them 38. We don't know anything beyond that. They just put out the names today because they're presumed dead. It's, fatalities at this point,
right.
So the Alaska State Troopers put it out. But beyond that, we don't know. I tried to talk to this company, Chugach Powder Guides. They were not too thrilled to hear from me yesterday. So they're not giving out a lot of information, that they're not being real cooperative. But they did end up later, through an attorney, putting out a statement kind of giving the details on it and saying that everything had looked good. They thought they were good, and then as they were going down, the hill gave way, the mountain gave way.
Yeah, you know what? There's not enough, excitement to be on the ski slopes, on the Black Diamonds and all that stuff. You got to go helicopter skiing, huh?
Yeah, Colorado, Tahoe, even Big Bear, and that's not enough.
Right.
But, this is about going way out of bounds into no man's land and really going, just totally beyond what you would do if you were in bounds.
But I think that's, I think when you go helicopter skiing, part of the thrill is you may not make it. I think, it's
like skydiving or anything,
exactly,
bungee
right.
jumping.
Yeah, you're jumping out of a plane.
Yeah, where I'm sure they had to sign all kinds of waivers saying that they know this is inherently dangerous, that not only the helicopter ride, but the weather in the area, and it could be an avalanche and you could die. And in this case, this may be the deadliest, if all 3, assuming that they're all dead, that will be the deadliest in 2 years in the United States, I believe. So, yeah, it's not good.
You know what you're going to hear, too, over the next couple of days, and I hate this comment. You're going to hear, they died what they loved doing. I'm like, really? What, getting their lungs compressed with ice and snow and literally suffocating to death? That's what they love doing? Get out of here. I can't stand that comment.
We're assuming that they're dead, but I asked one of the troopers, and he said, Alex, they're under 43 feet of snow. They're not, down there. It's kind of like the search for that Titanic vessel that for so long where people were like, well, maybe they're down there and just waiting to be rescued. He was like, no, we haven't found them, but we know they're
I
dead.
never heard of that, though, before, that you can blow up balloons and bring you to the surface.
Yeah, it's an airbag thing that you activate it, and it's supposed to, if you're tumbling in the snow, kind of like if you're in water, bring you up to the top. But when it's one that's 100 feet deep, this was a massive avalanche they got swept up in. So when it's something that big, it wasn't going to work. It didn't do anything to bring them up.
Okay. I'm glad you were on top of that story. That's a big story. Now I'm going to tell you something here, a little lighter. Yeah. In 1983, I'm driving limousine, and I'm asked to pick up a guy at LAX, and I think I was on a Tuesday, and spend Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with him driving around LA, and driving out on Wednesday or Thursday night out to Antelope Valley, and he's going to perform at the Antelope Valley the county fair out there.
I'm trying to imagine this. Are you wearing a dark suit during this? Okay.
Dark suit, maroon Cadillac, all decked out. And I spent 3 days with the guy. The guy laid a $500 tip on me, 1983. That's huge.
Yeah.
The guy I spent 3 days with, drove him around for 3 days. You probably know the guy, Johnny Cash.
Wow.
How great is that?
That is pretty amazing. Was he nice beyond the tip?
Buddy, I can't tell you how nice the guy was. He put his luggage in the car himself. And then he sat next to me up front when he was alone. When his wife, when June Carter Cash, when we picked her up the next day at LAX, we went and he sat in the back with her. But when he was just alone without her, every trip we made, either to a studio, to a meeting, out to the fair, he sat right next to me.
That is incredible.
And told me great stories.
Wow.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. And I got nervous. If I make a bad move and I'm doing cartwheels and Johnny Cash dies, I did it.
Sure. I love that you were driving a limo back then.
That's right. Yeah, for two and a half years, I drove limousine.
Did he sing to you at all? Give you a little Ring of Fire? Give you a little I Walk the Line?
He did not. But he told me some great stories. I really can't tell most of them on the air. But, some old stories. Old school.
He's not around anymore. You can tell the stories now.
I don't know. I don't know. But what? That's great. You love country music. I didn't know that about y'all.
Yeah,
I'll remember that around Christmas.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks for coming on, man.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Alex Stone, big country music guy out there. Woo! How about
around
that?
Christmas.
Yeah. Well, give everybody a gift.
Oh, okay.
The only one that didn't get a gift this year was Angel. Is she with us? Angel Martinez.
I am, but I thought you said that you tried to double.
I did. I found the card, and the card's all ripped up, and it's a long story. When we come back, I'm going to tell the story and how I screwed Angel Martinez out of a gift this year. And guess what? It felt good.
Oh,
wow. Well,
how's that?
Good for you.
How's that? How's that make you feel?
Good for you.
How's that make you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah, I bet you do. All right, we'll come back. I'm going to tell you how I screwed Angel Martinez out of a Christmas gift, and I enjoyed it.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from The Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
We all know that owning a small business means you wear many hats, but sometimes you really need an extra pair of hands. Upwork is how good companies find great and trusted freelance talent. With more than 2 decades of experience, with the simple and ambitious goal of pioneering a better way of working, companies at every stage turn to Upwork to get things done and find more flexibility in staffing key projects and initiatives. They access a global marketplace filled with top talent in IT, web dev, marketing, and more. Posting a job on Upwork is easy. With no cost to join, you can register, browse freelancer profiles, and get help drafting a job post or even book a consultation. From there, you connect with freelancers that get you and can easily hire them and take your business to the next level. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That's Upwork.com to post your job for free and connect with top talent ready to help your business grow. That's UPWORK.com. Upwork.com.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowes.com/rebates for details.
All right, real quickly before we get into news, I give cash, not much. You can't retire on it, but as Christmas gifts to the people who work here, so I can make fun of them the rest of the 364 days a year. Give them a basket with a sausage, some pancake mix.
Small price to pay.
Yeah, and then you can call him an idiot for 364 days. And that works. That works sometimes. I stole that from, who's the guy that does sports on KLAC on weekends?
Isaac?
No, not Isaac. He's got that really cool radio voice. It sounds like this. Can't remember his name. But I'll when I do remember his name, I'll give him credit for that line. So I'm driving to Oregon for Christmas. And I didn't have Angel Martinez's home address. She always gives it to me every year. And then I put it on the envelope and I never write it down. And I always have to ask for her address every year. So I'm driving to Oregon. I give everybody else their Christmas gift. And I get to Calusa Casino. And yeah, right outside. Right outside. I think you can see where this is going. Right outside of Redding, California. And I get hammered. I lose everything. I lose at slots, at tables. I think I lost money while I was eating somehow. I just dropped a 20 and couldn't find it. I lose. So I go to the room and I reach in my bag and I find a granola bar that I bought earlier at a gas station. And I turn on the TV. It's on ESPN. It's 2 a.m. I'm buzzed and I'm eating a granola bar. And I have no more money. I've tapped out.
It's the life, man.
I tapped out the ATM. I didn't want to jack a credit card and pay $80 for every $9 you pull out. And I go to get another granola bar and I pull out the envelope that has Angel Martinez's name on it. I forgot I brought that with me. I popped that sucker open and that 100 went with me downstairs to the casino. And I said, I'm going to double Angel's Christmas gift. She's going to get 200 or 500 or 1,000. I'm going to give her every dime I make with this hundy.
Woohoo!
10 minutes later, another granola bar, more ESPN, and you went down with the ship, Angel.
You totally put an image in my head.
Yeah.
You totally put an image in my head of the movie Pulp Fiction. When Mia and John Travolta's character, they get back to her place and he goes to the bathroom and she's got his jacket on and she reaches in the pocket and she pulls out what she thinks is, I think, cocaine or something like that. It's being heroin. But the look on her face when she feels it in the pocket, she's like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, that's me.
And pulls it out, kind of rubs between her fingers, and she goes, oh. And I just imagine your face doing the exact same thing.
Oh, that's great.
And the ensuing result afterwards.
Right,
of complete misery.
Yeah, well, look, Angel, you had a shot at making some big bucks, and you blew it.
Well, I I really appreciate the effort because it's really the thought that counts.
That's right. But Angel, look, I don't think you appreciate enough where you could have had $1,000 gift. I could have turned that 100 into 1,000 and you would have been styling. And you got hosed. All right, go ahead.
What was really cool is when you did send the Christmas card. Inside, when I opened it up, I'm like, oh, I can't believe he remembered. And I opened it up, and it said something really nice, blah, 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 Conway, right?
I sent the ripped open envelope, too, where I had to go in and get the 100.
And there was tape on the back of the envelope and everything, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. But the weirdest thing was like the IOU note in there.
That's right. A coupon for you. All right. Sorry, Angel. I'll hit you next year, maybe. Maybe.
All right.
Who knows? All right. Real quickly, speaking of country music, Alex Stone, big country music guy. And I told the story of driving Johnny Cash. This was, when we come back, I'm going to play you the song that my wife selected for our first. What is that called? The first dance?
First dance.
First dance. My wife, she said, what song do you want to play for the first dance? I said, I don't know. How about Hey Jude? And she's like, what?
You want to dance that long?
Yeah. and she goes, well, what else? I said, I don't know.
American Pie.
Yeah, I don't know. and she said, let me pick it out. Oh, that's a good choice.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
An update from yesterday's program. If you listened to the show yesterday, we had the guy on Chachi, the Rocketman, Valencia. He's the human cannonball who missed the net in Riverside, did a couple of cartwheels and ended up in the hospital, broken ribs, broken wrist, and a busted liver. He's sixth-generation entertainer when it comes to the carnival or circus. And he's a very pleasant guy. He doesn't have health insurance because, as you would suspect, it's very difficult to get State Farm or AAA or Amica to insure you when your occupation is the human cannonball. They see the danger and the risk in insuring you. And so it's almost impossible to get insurance as a human cannonball. So he started a GoFundMe, and we said to the audience, hey, if you want to, participate in this GoFundMe, maybe we can raise a couple of bucks for this guy. And then we had him on, and nobody was donating. Everybody's just sitting on their wallets. I did my job, put him on the air. That was my contribution. And then everybody sat on their wallets until I said on the air, you people are cheap. You're not helping this human cannonball. And man, did that have a reaction with the audience. He was at $4,100 when we started yesterday. He's now at $10,009. This guy knocked it out, or the audience did. Man, the audience came to play. Kayla, I got to be careful with these names. Hold on. There's a couple of names I mentioned yesterday that, Sefush, get ready with that dump button here. Kayla Banderovskaya. Banderovskaya gave $1,500.
That's crazy.
Another one named Ding Dong gave $10. Here's another one. Tulworts. Tolworts. Jenny Tolworts.
All right.
Jenny Tolworts. Jenny Tolworts. Oh, I get it. Sorry. Genital words. All right. Sorry. And then we can, that's fine. We can, here's another one. Swimmin, Swimmin. First name Lou. Swimmin. Loose. Oh, okay. God almighty. Everybody has to be a comedy writer here. This one I don't understand. Clozov. Clozov? Oliver Clozov? Oliver Clozov.
Oh.
Oliver Clozov. Another one here. Maweini. Maweini? Pat Maweini? Is that a real name? I don't know. Patrick Maweini? Pat Maweini? All right. But man, you guys really stepped up. Anonymous gave 500 or 50.
Oh.
Elizabeth Morlino, Morlino, gave $50. Man, look at these people really came to play here. Another one here. Jorgan, Jorgan.
Oh.
Jorgan, last name Jorgan. First name Hugh. Oh. All right.
A lot of comedians out there.
Yeah. Hugh Jorgan. All right. Okay. All right. I got this one before I read it. So I'm glad for that. Position. Positien. Position. First name Annie. Annie Position. I think I'm getting hosed here.
So to speak.
Oh, why do you people do that to me? You just make me look like a fool. You make me look dumb. Well, maybe you don't. Then another one here. Josephine. Oh, no. I'm not using that one. The last name, I gave $100. It's a big donation, but also a big no-no to say on the air. Leo Rolland. Leo, Rolland. Leo Rolland. $100. Roland. Leo Roland. $100. A guy named Nestor, $100. Christina Aguilera. Gave $10. Wow. Kind of cheap for Christina. Wow. Janine Homan. Hope that's right. That's nothing nasty. $50. Another anonymous. James Duffin. So, man, this guy, he has a GoFundMe, and it's the Rocketman. He has $10,009. So this audience came up with $6,000, Croge. Almost $6,000.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, for guys.
Generous people.
Very generous audience. Very cool audience.
Hats off. Kudos. Thank you.
We've got the House Whisperer coming on at 6:20. But when we come back, we have Chief Eric Parra, Huntington Beach Police Department. We'll talk to him about what's going on in Huntington Beach. And Sandy Spears will come on at 5:35 to talk about those Eagles, Shadow and Jackie. They had 2 babies. Yeah, that's kind of a cool deal. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Annabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabe's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at washablesofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.